Hey, how are ya? I just want to give you guys a quick update. I just got back to LA from beautiful Toronto, Canada. I was there for Buffer Festival, which is an online internet video film festival. It's pretty cool. It was really fun. I submitted a video to the comedy section and I got in, so they invited me out to Toronto. Got to screen my video in the Elgin Theatre, which is like 100-year-old Toronto theater. It was really cool. And then I met a bunch of people, saw a bunch of like really inspiring pieces of content. Yeah, it was really cool. Casey Neistat was there. He gave a talk on creating stuff for camera or for film. He said that his situation was he wanted to get into film, but there were so many barriers to entry at that time. You know, if you want to get into the film industry, everybody thought you had to go to film school, or you have to get like a $900 camera or a $9,000 camera, or you know, you have to get like a studio executive to approve you, or you have to go to a casting call or whatever. But he was sort of relaying the idea that now with technology and stuff, we can make whatever we want, and everyone has the ability to make something really cool. And one thing that he said that I thought was really interesting was that he's in the business of not making videos, but of like communicating ideas to people, and he uses video as his medium. So that was really cool, and also kind of inspiring, because it's always like, that's one of those things that I always feel like I get bogged down with that, or a lot of people I talk to get bogged down with that. They're like, they come to me and they're like, oh, I want to start a podcast, or I want to start a blog, or whatever, but I want it to be perfect, you know what I mean? So like, I need to research the right microphone or the right program to use on my computer or whatever. But then they get you know, they lose sight of what they're doing, and they get distracted, and shit slows down, and then they end up just never doing it. So one of the things that Neistat was talking about that I sort of try to take to heart, and it was a nice reminder, was like, don't let perfection get in the way of progress. So that was really cool. That was really inspiring. And then I came back late last night, and I saw about all this stuff in Vegas, this mass shooting, which was just like an emotional, you know, gut punch. Just took everything out of my sails. I mean, it was so messed up, and I don't know, I don't have much to say on it, because I don't really want to talk out of turn, but I don't know, man. It was just really depressing. This is, you know, I know people are saying like, you shouldn't politicize this, or you know, this is, you know, or you should politicize this, you have to politicize this, you know. I don't know what you have to do, and I don't want to like get on anybody, but you know, this is like the fucking 5th, 10th, 20th like mass shooting in the last couple of years. You know, I don't know if it's gun control, or it's mental health awareness, or what the fuck it is, but you know, everybody sends thoughts and prayers, and that's amazing. And obviously our hearts go out to these, you know, the victims and everybody they're involved in, their families or whatever. But like, I don't know, man, maybe you don't need to politicize it, but you need to analyze it. You need to figure out what the fuck is going on and stop it from happening again. Because that, to me, that was like the most depressing thing, is that this stuff just keeps happening, and it feels like people can now sort of debate or slow things down forever, and it really does get in the way of progress. And so that, I don't know, it's just kind of a bummer to me, because you know, politicizing it or analyzing it or working to make it better, that's the best thing you can do for the victims involved. You know, if someone's hurting right now, they want to know that something like this will never happen again, or at least people are taking steps to make sure it never happens again. But the stuff keeps happening, you know, and I don't know, it's kind of a bummer. So I guess, you know, if you know anybody in Vegas, reach out to them, make sure they're okay. If you're in Vegas, donate blood if you can. But I don't know, I just really hope we can figure out a way to make sure this stuff stops happening and never happens again, and work together to make something happen. So that's gonna be it for this week, and stay safe and tell people you love them. I'll see you next Tuesday.